Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days, Season 4, Episode 7. I'm hot. I don't know what just happened from me watching that show to me turning on this damn light, plugging in my microphone and my webcam, but I'm hot as hell. So we gonna run through this. If you didn't know, I might still be a little bit yellow. I'm going to be yellow for the entire month of April because I am doing a turmeric mask. And also, if you didn't know, I sell jewelry. So if you want to get up to 23% off of handmade jewelry, you can visit my website, camerabrielle.com/shop. And you can get an additional 20% off when you sign up for my mailing list. FC done told Varya that, well, they're about to go on a camping trip. And he's going on a camping trip with his friend Igor, and Igor knows all about his past. So basically, he needs to tell Varya that he's FC. So they go to her school, she's talking about her life. He seems really disinterested. Seems like he has something on his mind. She asks, "Hey, what do you have on your mind?" He says, "Yo, so boom. I used to be in prison." And she was like, "Prison?" And he was like, "Yeah, I was in prison." And for a couple of years. And she's like, "For what?" And he's like, "Dealing drugs." And she said, "My cousin died from the drug deals. Okay? My cousin died from an overdose. And you gonna sit up here and tell me that you are the type of person to supply someone with something that can kill them?" She says, "If I had known that, you and I wouldn't even be here." He says, "Well, I wanted to tell you before things got too serious." She said, "Man, sir, things are extremely serious. As you can see, you're here meeting my mother, about to meet my family. You already met my friends. You came here to Russia, so I'm pretty sure things are serious." She said, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get up, walk away, take some time to think about this situation, because you, sir, are a felon, a criminal. And I don't really know what more you want me to say about that. So she gets up and she walks away. And that's the end of their story. Oh my gosh, Tom. Why in the fuck was Tom on my screen? Tom says, things just got so heated for me and I didn't mean the things that I said to Darcy. Then he calls his damn sister so they both can be on my damn screen for no mother effing reason. Talking about, "Well, Darcy isn't good for you." "Yeah, but I care about her. I'm gonna go apologize." Bro, don't apologize. I thought this man said he found somebody that loved him the way that he wanted to be loved. I thought he said to her, "I'm gonna have a good life now that you're not in it." I thought he said to her, "I hope you don't ruin the next one." And now you wanna take back all that stuff you said, sir. The door. The door. Anyway, we see Darcy. Darcy crying. She don't look the best. Darcy don't look, face wise, she don't look the best. She's crying. She's sad. She said that he pulled a Jesse on her. He was a Jesse in disguise. You're right about that. She just wants to be loved. And she doesn't understand why he had to bring her to New York just so he could break up with her, when she specifically asked him, "Is that what you're going to do?" And he said no. So she blocked him on WhatsApp, so he can't call her, he can't see her, or he can't call her, he basically can't contact her at all. Let's hope that you're correct about that. We see, oh my God, David is about to drive to meet Lana in her hometown. I'm sorry, Lana, because who knows if Lana exists? I'm talking about Lana like she a real person. We don't know if Lana exists. He's going to go meet her. He says that if I was younger, I wouldn't do it. But he's past the point of where he wanted to be, as far as like being married and stuff. And he told Lana to stop playing games, but she's still been playing games, and he's just sick of it. He's sick of her playing games. He told her, "Yo, if you don't like me, just write me a one word email saying stop." And I do that, but she didn't do that. So on his way, it was supposed to take him 8 hours or 8.5 hours to get there. He left out at 12 in the afternoon. At 9 o'clock p.m., he's on that dark ass highway. Look, let me tell you something. I don't know if this is a like different country thing, but all I know is because I've never been to Ukraine. All I know is when me and my husband went to California, when we went to Canada, Toronto, and I had drove there because it's very easy to drive from where I live, bro. So when David was on the side of the road changing them tires, he better be glad he had a whole production crew with him. And plus, he was changing the tire with his bare hand. I said, "Okay, Superman, what the fuck you out here doing, bro?" Those roads, those roads were dark as hell. He says he's sick and tired of her games. This is around 9 o'clock that he's changing the tire. So the streets were much worse than his friend. What's his friend's name? Anya. That's not his friend's name. Whatever. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Much worse than his friend said. So it took him an extra 5 or 6 hours to get there. He gets there. He gets to his hotel. First thing he does is go online to see if Lana has responded to him. She has not. She's not been online. So the next day, he decides to not just go to her house, because that's creepy. No, what he's going to do is he's going to walk around the city and see if he happens to see her. And then he remembered that she likes to go to this candy shop. So he goes into the candy shop and he's like, "Yo, ma'am, do you know this woman?" And she like, "Yeah, yeah." That could be Lana that you was talking to right there. And she said, "Oop, nope, I ain't never met that woman a day in my life." He says that's kind of odd because Lana always talks about that candy shop, but maybe she was new. No, sir, you're new. You're very new. Okay. He gets back to the hotel. He sees that Lana has responded to him, not saying, "Yo, I'm sorry that I didn't meet you. Yo, any excuse about the whole train situation." She says nothing. All she says is, "Do you want to get the photo so you can start the visa process?" And that makes David the happiest he's ever been in the world because that means that she's willing and open to have a relationship with him. He's so close to meeting her. That's the end of his story because I need to see a woman walk through the door before I say that's the end of their story because Lana does not exist. Why the hell they give Stephanie and Erica so much airtime? Huh? Why? Let's talk about them because I don't give a damn. Stephanie, they had their little fight. So Stephanie was like, she had contemplated going home, but then she didn't go home. So she's still here. They are going to go to Port Augusta, which is Erica's hometown, to meet her family and her friends. Erica's outside talking to her friend, talking about, how things went last night. She then goes upstairs to see Stephanie, and she says, "Yeah, I just got off the phone with my friend." Stephanie is like, "Oh, what y'all talk about?" She's like, "What happened yesterday?" Stephanie is like, "Oh, I kind of don't, want you to talk about our problems with your friend." And I can understand where she's coming from, as far as like your friends, you can get over something easily, but your friends gonna always hate the man or woman that, you're talking about. But at the same time, fuck you. Stephanie, you talking to me like we're girlfriend and girlfriend. I don't even know if we're girlfriend and girlfriend. What? What are you talking about? I feel like I done met a friend or my cousin who I kind of don't get along with, and she done came to Australia, and I'm just showing her around as a favor for my mama. I don't know you. Anyway, so they're in the car driving. They've been driving for a minute when Erica says, "Do you want to talk about what happened last night?" Stephanie says, "No, because we're in the car and that could be awkward." Girl, Erica says, "Well, I want to talk about it because I feel like you're a little bit controlling. You wanted me to delete a dating app. Then you said that you didn't want me to to talk to my friends about our problems. And she's like, I never said that. Girl, roll the tape. This is where Real Housewives of Atlanta producers, or yeah, producers and editors need to be, because they will always pull a receipt immediate. Erica says, well, look, bitch, I'm a free spirit and you ain't gonna change who I am, okay? So I'm gonna need you to not. Then Stephanie says, well, I'm not really controlling, but I can understand how I'm controlling because I've lacked stability in my life and not being able to know what's going on. So I need to know, I need to have a full grasp on everything that's going on. I can understand what she means. 100,000%. I can understand what she means. But at the same time, girl, you be not looking inward. You need to look in at yourself, girl, because you ain't been doing that, okay? You've been out and you need to be in, okay? So they get to the apartment, they get dressed, they go to see her friend Claire. Erica is not feeling it. Stephanie is doing most of the talking. Stephanie does her, her the patented bathroom cue where she goes to the bathroom so they can talk. And Erica is just like, I don't know what's really going on. I just feel like we've had so many like obstacles, and also we haven't been intimate, like, and not just like sexually, like we don't hold hands, we don't kiss. And I'm just like, I don't understand. I need a little bit of something, okay? So we in the interim of this, well, before this that I didn't talk about, they're gonna have a party tomorrow, so Stephanie can meet all of Erica's friends. um Stephanie knows that Erica has dated some of her friends in the past, including Adam, and sometimes she gets drunk and she spends the night over Adam's house, which doesn't sit well with Stephanie. So Stephanie is very intrigued to know about the full technicalities of their relationship. So they get back to the hotel, and Stephanie says, if you're mad at me, I can sleep on the couch. Erica's like, no, I don't want you to sleep on the couch. I just feel like I'm getting mixed signals and I need some intimacy. Stephanie says, well, I've only been here for, 3 or 4 days, so I don't really know you like that. And Erica is like, but it's not 3 or 4 days. We've been talking romantically for like 4 months. This is not something that just has happened. And she starts crying because she's like, I just want somebody to love me, somebody to, hold me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this sounds like Darcy. This sounds like Darcy. And then Stephanie is like, you're making me feel bad. And Erica's like, I'm trying to work with you. And Stephanie is like, no, you aren't. Just give me time. And Erica is like, I mean, okay, if you want to have time to work out your problems, our problems by yourself, then fine. And I'll also work out our problems by myself, if that's what you want. And then Stephanie is like, you don't understand me. You don't understand me at all. And Erica is like, girl, I do. And she's like, no, you don't. And then she's like, okay, boo. Erica took them keys and she left. Okay, she said, okay, since your problems are so much bigger than mine, let me get my ass on up out of here. And then Stephanie looking in the camera talking about, I just I just don't know. I just feel so alone. We see Ash and Avery. Ash has on the shortest shorts I've ever seen. Okay. They're going to like be on the water or something. I wasn't really paying attention. Avery is like, look, we can have us a little vacation, Kiki, laugh and everything, but I need to know the real deal, honey boo boo. I need to know what's really popping off in these streets. So they sit down, they've changed their clothes. They didn't do anything else, I mean, that we saw, so I don't understand the change clothes. The clothes change. But anyway, they sit down and Avery is like, I don't want to ruin a good moment, but I do want to ask you, when can I meet your son and your ex-wife? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to you meeting them. And she's like, okay, so when? And he's like, well, I'm still working on it. And she's like, okay, well, I mean, we are going to be leaving this part and going back someplace else, I guess to another city, and I'd like to, meet your ex-wife, especially if you want to take your son, y'all's son, to America. So as Avery is hearing what Ash has to say, she feels as though maybe he's trying to deter or defer her from seeing his ex-wife because maybe she'll tell some secrets that he don't want to be told. He then says that his ex-wife is very. He then says it in the confessional. His ex-wife is honest, and he doesn't know what she would tell Avery. We see Rose and Ed. Oh my gosh. Bro, I'm not really gonna spend a whole lot of time on them because I'm not gonna go play for play. Look, Ed complains about everything. I really just don't get it. I really don't get it. Ed, why'd you fall in love with someone who is from a third world country if you are so shocked or uncomfortable with the idea of her being from a third world country or of her maybe looking at you as an opportunity, and she loves you as well, as an opportunity for her to get out of this situation. He talking about, oh, it's a hole in the ceiling, and there's no air conditioning, and the sheets that he sent, y'all remember those damn sheets that he sent? I told you they wasn't gonna make it. The sheets that he sent didn't make it, so now he got to worry about his atopic dermatitis flaring up. He hot. He slept in cargo shorts and a top. Maybe he wouldn't have been hot if he just took off his shirt. And plus, if he took off his shirt and used it like to as like for his face, because clearly his atopic dermatitis don't flare up when he's wearing clothes, right? Or those clothes. So anyway, I don't care. Her father said that he was gonna sleep in the next room because he didn't trust Ed. But sir, it's too late. They've already had sex. Okay. It starts thundering, and Ed is like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god." He's just getting on my damn nerves. He's like, "I just need to know if she's not using me for a better opportunity in America." And then they wake up the next morning and he's like, I just feel like I can't do this and I want to be able to like stay in a hotel, but I don't want you to get mad. And she's like, well, I'm a little bit angry. I wanted you to spend time with my son because if you and I get married, you're going to have a relationship with my son. He's like, yeah, yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna ask your father for, your hand in going on this vacation so it doesn't seem disrespectful. So they're about to go take a shower. He's about to go take a shower. Bro, I know that the cameras were in there, but I would have told those cameras to leave. I'm pulling down my pants and actually taking a shower. What kind of bullshit are we living in? Were we taking a shower with full blown pants and underwear on? That's not a shower. That's foolishness. That's foolishness, bro. That's 100% foolishness. Anyway, she's spraying him down with the water. He look, wait, wait. And then he's seeing chickens and, I was going to say chickens and fish. He's seeing chickens and rabbits. Oh, where are those chickens and rabbits? And then he see a rat. Oh my God, where's the rat? Now, let me tell you something, okay? But that rat looked like it was on his last leg. I would be scared at first, and then I look at the rat and I say, oh, that rat kind of going through it. That rat ain't got no time to hurt you. So anyway, they go with her father to his pig farm, and Ed is supposed to help out in the pig farm. Ed done fell like twice. Ed got on tennis shoes and then put on some plastic over his shoes, and now he's slipping and sliding everywhere. I want Ed to be off my television screen. I don't want to see him anymore. Is that mean? I don't care if it's mean. I don't want to see him anymore. Then we finally get, I don't know Rose's father's name. We finally get to him asking her father if he can take her on a vacation, and her father says, yeah, just take care of her. And he says, of course, always. And then they leave. And that's the end of their story. And, bro, you really worried about Rose using you to come to America when I seen her put that book bag on your back? And I was just like, Rose, is this the life? I mean, I know that you're coming to America and you want a better life for your son, but Is this who you want it with? Anyway, last and leastly, we see Ella baby gal, Lisa, and Usman. They're now in a good place and they are now going to go get a goat to take to Usman's mother. So they get to the goat factory. They get to the goat farm or the goat market and she's like, "Oh, it stinks, bitch, it's goat." She finds this goat that got like some meat on his bones. And the man is like, "This is 40,000 Nigerian currency," but I think it was no, damn, I can't remember. Which is $115 American. And she was like, "Oh, is he charging me that because I'm white?" And Usman is like, "No, he's charging you that because that's how much the goat costs." "Well, I think he's charging me that because I'm white." "Look, girl, you said you ain't want to be here. You said it stunk. You said that you wanted to get out of here because it was hot. Are you going to pay for the damn goat or not?" She ends up paying for the goat. They go home and leave the goat in the like, I would have stole that damn goat. That's a goat. I mean, I don't eat goat, but I'm saying like that's a goat. The fuck? That's $115 walking around. I would have stole that bitch. What are you talking about? Who left the goat out here? Well, shit. Look, guess whose family is eating for the next 2 weeks? Mine is. What are you talking about? Goat soup, curry goat. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway, the fuck? Goat over rice? I don't know a lot of goat dishes because I'm not a goat eater. So we see Lisa. She is getting dressed in her traditional Nigerian. Is it traditional Nigerian garb or is it traditional Muslim garb? I don't know. But she's getting married. She's married. She's getting ready. She's like, "Okay, do my hair so I can do my makeup." And he's like, "Girl, you ain't gotta do your damn makeup. You just going to meet an elder." Usman says he's very nervous because this is the first woman he's ever brought home to his mother, and it happens to be an old white woman from America. Well, so they get to the mother's house. I don't know if she spoke to his mother when they first got there. I mean, I wasn't paying attention, but I don't know. Okay, I didn't feel like she spoke to her, but they all sat down and they was looking at her. His older sister was like, "Damn, this woman look 50." That's because she is 50. She is. You are 100% right. Okay, she's 50. They were like, then, oh my gosh, the sister said, "What do you do in America?" She says, "I'm a hospice care worker for the dying patients." Usman translates it as, "She is a doctor." A doctor. Anyway, let's cut through all the fluff, okay? Um, she says, "Does your family know why I'm here?" They all say, "No, we don't know." She says, "Well, I'm in love with Usman and I want to get married to him." Even the baby looked up at her like, "What the fuck?" Bro, the mother and the eldest daughter was like, let's think about it. Nah, no, I'm good. Nah, you good, Usman. You good. Nah, you ain't, and you talking about moving to America? Nah, you good, bro. So he's like, okay. Well, mom, do you have anything that you want to add? She said, and got up and left. And they asked her in the confessional, why didn't she want Lisa and Usman to marry? She says she's going to take him across the motherfucking world. Um, she is old, and also I don't really know if white people be liking black people over there. And I said, well, ma'am, all three of your points are valid as hell to me. She said, "Dust yourself. If at first you don't succeed, you can dust it off and try again. Dust it off and try again. Try again. At first you don't succeed, you can dust it off and try again. Dust it off and try again. Try again. Try again." That's what she said. Okay. So anyway, I'm done because I'm a little sleepy. Like my eyes, I feel like my eyes is closing. And it's Tuesday, and Tuesday is my day of doing nothing. And guess who got, I'm pretty sure most of you all have left. But if you're here, let me tell you what I got to do. So school is the end of school is coming up. So I have to do a transformative book, which means I have to turn the letter K into a fucking person or a plant or an animal. I don't really know. I have to do a children's book cover, which is pretty easy. Then I have to do a full blown, did you hear me? A full blown magazine, my guy. 17 pages, front and back cover, my nigga. What are we doing here? Okay. So I have a lot of stuff to do. Married at First Sight will be out on Thursday. And yeah, so by next week, let's hope that things aren't as hectic as they are, but I need to get on the ball. So anyway, if y'all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Everything else you need to know about me will be down below. My name is Brielle. I make beats. I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.